Hey folks, Zach Osterman, IU Insider, Indianapolis Star. Just kind of reacting quickly to the breaking news that I think we've all been anticipating, but it's finally been confirmed by Indiana that Mike Woodson will step down at the end of this season. That was the official term used, not retire, not terminated, step down. At the end of this season, he will coach out the season. And then Indiana will go looking for its third coach in the last 10 years. Woodson, I guess, just to kind of just sort of set the scene for it here. I'm sure a lot of you have been following along the last couple of days as kind of this sort of noise has built to a crescendo with questions around Woodson's long-term future in Indiana. Um, you know, Basically, this is the exit strategy now. Woodson will get, I think, from Indiana's perspective, a little bit of a sort of a gracious curtain call. Indiana, obviously, I think would prefer to try and smooth the road out for a program legend who still did some good things as a head coach, even if ultimately his tenure had to come to an end. And no one will have to go through kind of the acrimony of a firing or anything like that. Woodson will stand down and step aside at the end of the season, and Indiana will go looking for a new head coach. Obviously, this all means Woodson will be on the sideline until then, starting with the game Saturday against Michigan, 1 o'clock at Assembly Hall. Um, we'll have a lot more. We already have a lot. IndyStar.com/sports, IndyStar.com/sports/Hoosiers, if you want to narrow it down even more. We've got a hot board up. I've got an insider coming. We've got, just a whole bunch of stuff we'll walk through, the potential terms of any kind of, sort of retirement or severance or whatever, sort of separation agreement, whatever the verbiage that's used. I think eventually we'll get full details on that, but I think we'll be able to kind of walk through maybe what Mike Woodson's buyout would have been and why that's probably a bit of an anchor point for what Indiana might be looking at in terms of sort of a separation agreement. That's probably the safest word to use. So we'll have a whole bunch of stuff tonight, and then obviously we will be at Assembly Hall in force tomorrow. But between now and then, for the Indianapolis Star, I'm Zach Osterman, recapping one more time Mike Woodson stepping down at the end of this season, and Indiana will go looking for a new head coach at that time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.